Hello, we are back at Reach Bookstore, and I'm so glad that we could meet again on this beautiful sunshiny day. And the story we have for you today is called Actual Size. It's written and illustrated by Steve Jenkins, and it's going to be a different kind of illustrations. He is the author illustrator, and what he does is cut paper out of paper, and then he takes and pastes it on paper, and that's called collage. So you're going to be amazed at what he can do with his illustrations. Actual Size, Words and Pictures by Steve Jenkins. Did you ever look a giant squid in the eye? Have you shaken hands with a gorilla or been face to face with a tiger? All of the animals in this book are shown at actual size, so you can see how you measure up to creatures both large and small. The Atlas moth is so large that it is often mistaken for a bird. Its wingspan is 12 inches. The Dwarf Goby is the smallest of all fish. Its length is 1/2 inch. Length means from the tip of the nose to the tip of the end of the tail. The giant squid lives deep in the ocean where its enormous eyes help it see in the dim light. Body and tentacles up to 59 feet long, and eyes are 12 inches across. Now you can get an idea of how big that is. Enormous. The Alaskan brown bear is the largest meat-eating animal that lives on land. Height, that means how tall, 13 feet, and his weight is 1,700 pounds. That's almost a ton. A ton's almost 2,000 is 2,000 pounds. Here is the largest bird, an ostrich with its egg. Height is up to 9 feet, and weight is 340 pounds. Now that's a pretty big bird. And you can see how large the egg is. That would make quite an omelet. A 2-foot long tongue. This must be a giant anteater snacking on its favorite food, termites. Body and tail 7 feet long, and it weighs 85 pounds. That's a long tongue. You can have a lot of termites on it. The Goliath bird-eater tarantula is big enough to catch and eat birds and small mammals. Its legs are 12 inches across. Now, I personally would not like to meet one of those in my house anywhere, or in my garage either. The saltwater crocodile, the world's largest reptile, is a man-eater, and its length is 23 feet. And it's kind of hard to see. I'll kind of move that a little bit, but you can see very long. The Goliath frog lives in Africa. It's big enough to catch and eat birds and rats. Its length is 36 inches with legs extended, and it weighs 7 pounds. Now that's a larger frog than you probably find in our ponds. All the way to the Can't even see the tip of his toes. This is too close to a great white shark. Length 21 feet, weight 6,000 pounds, and teeth are 4 inches long. Now, 6,000 pounds means he weighs 3 tons. That's a big shark that needs lots of food. The huge gorilla and the pygmy mouse lemur both have hands a lot like ours. The gorilla stands 5.5 feet tall, weighs 600 pounds. And that's just the hand. And the mouse lemur is 2.5 inches tall, and it weighs 1 ounce. The Siberian tiger is the biggest of the big cats. Length is 14 feet from the nose to the tail, and can weigh anywhere between 500 pounds and 700 pounds. Doesn't look particularly friendly, does he? The Goliath beetle is the world's heaviest insect. The length is 6 inches, and the weight is 3.5 ounces. Once again, rather large bug. The rare giant walking stick is the world's longest insect, and its length is 22 inches. 22 inches is almost 2 feet. 12 inches equals 1 foot. So 22 inches is almost 2 feet. This foot belongs to the largest land animal, the African elephant. Height up to 13 feet. Weight as much as 14,000 pounds. Once again, at 2,000 pounds a ton, that would be 7 tons. Huge, gigantic. And then at the end of the story, they will give you paragraphs about each animal should you want to learn more about them after you finish reading the book. But Steve Jenkins does a really good job with his stories, and he has written a lot of nonfiction books talking about animals and all the different things about them. So if you're looking for a really good author that isn't going to give you a lot of information, but just the right amount, that's Steve Jenkins. Thanks. See you later. Bye-bye.